What is up, everybody? My name is Grant, here with my first attempt at a Theros Beyond, or excuse me, Ikoria Draft. I'm going to go ahead and pick this Karuga. I think it's close between that and Ominous Seas, but I'm going to go with that and get off to a good start to this draft. So, yeah, I love Sea Dasher Octopus. I've never played with this card, but seems great. So I'm going to pick that up and see where this goes. But two solid rares to start this draft. Karuga, most likely not going to be my companion. I don't think it's terribly wise to try that out, but we'll see how it goes. I think the card's just fine in any deck anyways. So, yeah, let's see how this draft shakes out. So currently, I am 8 trophies in, about 18 drafts, and see if I can keep it up. So this is kind of this is a weaker pack for sure. I think I'm going to go with the Ozolith. I'm still not sure about this card. I think there's still some work to be done with it, but yeah, like it's either the Ozolith or Mysterious Egg, I think, in this pack. There's not a ton of crazy power or anything, so let's try out Ozolith. We have a guy in this draft that I was drafting with the other day, and does take all the time on every pick, so let's lock in and get ready for a, for a long draft here. So I'm going to take this Essence Symbiote. It goes well with Sea Dasher Octopus. It goes well in Green-Blue Mutate. And like it's just having a good start. Karuga is really looking like it's just going to be a just kind of a value, 5/4, maybe draw me a card or two. And that's fine. So this is an interesting one. I think it's kind of close between Lead the Stampede and Vulpikeet. I think I'm going to lean towards Lead the Stampede. I think this card is solid, and like if I can get like a good like green-blue mutate deck, I can end up having like a ton of creatures. So let's try it out. Let's grab Lead here. Yeah, I guess there's not like much of anything in this pack. It's not like I'm way off on what colors I am. I think I'm just going to go with Bristling Boar over Wingfold Terran. Bristling Boar is fine. It's nothing better than fine. It's just kind of a filler. It gets the job done if you need to. But yeah, I think I'm going to do that over Thwart the Enemy. So let's go ahead and snag that Bristling Boar. So I think Mutate is a very strong mechanic. It's interesting because there are like a couple cards like Sea Dasher Octopus. I think there are maybe like 3 Mutate cards that don't do anything when they mutate, and it actually might be 4. So there's the Mythic, the 6/6 Trampler that can mutate, and it can come out of your graveyard from mutating, but it doesn't actually trigger anything when you mutate. There is I'm going to take this Frost Lynx. That's fine. That's a good good card for a mutate deck here. So there is that. Phil sent me a message passing to me here, so I'm just going to go ahead and X out of that one. I assume that's what they're getting at here. But yeah, so there's the Mythic. There's Porky Parrot. There's the one that taps and looks at the top card. If it's a land, put it onto the battlefield. And then, Glowstone Recluse. That's a nice late card. I would be happy with Glimmerbell or Fertilid as well. But I'm going to pick up the Mutate cards. I'm going to kind of focus on like getting the Mutate cards where I can get them, and then try to get the filler stuff later. Like stuff like Mysterious Egg is fine when you have enough Mutate, but like when you get too many like Glimmerbells and Fertilids and not enough Mutate, then that's when the deck ends up really hurting. So I'm going to go with Glowstone Recluse here and be pretty happy about that. It's nice that Ozolith currently has Essence Symbiote and Glowstone Recluse to move around counters. We'll see how the rest of this draft goes. The person that I thought was going to take all the time is taking all their time. So, yeah, this is a fine pack again. I think I'm going to go with Thieving Otter over Brushwag here. Thieving Otter goes great with the 3/4 flyer that mutates for 4, so maybe we can get that little combo going. I did have a blue-red deck that I just played that had pretty much that. Like, that was kind of the deck, and didn't end up going super well, but maybe it's just kind of a little extra value in this. We can get a little more out of it. So I'll pick up the Survivor's Bond. Honestly, hopefully you don't have very many humans, but let's pick it up. Like, I already have a Karuga, I have a Sea Dasher Octopus, so there are some cards that I am interested in just getting back by themselves with the Survivor's Bond, so that's fine by me. But yeah, I think this draft is going fine so far. Like, not great or anything. I think I'm going to go with the Terran over the Phase Dolphin in case I do end up, like, really deep in Mutate. Wingfold Terran is, like, something that, like, if I want to stack a bunch of Mutates on top of each other, here's my target for it. Like, it's a little expensive, but it is just a great thing to just pile onto. So, yeah, like, I could very easily not play like this Survivor's Bond and Ozolith. I could play like a 20-something creature deck with Lead the Stampede, and that would be just like absolutely fine. I'd love if that was the case, but we'll see how this goes. Like, I think they're both fine cards, but like I would prefer to have Lead the Stampede with more hits over those at this point. But like, obviously, if the deck shakes out, I get a couple capture spheres and stuff like that, then I am just more inclined to just like pull this and lean into those. I'm gonna take this Honey Mammoth over the second Bristling Boar. Honey Mammoth is fine. Gaining 4 life is decent. I'll get more Bristling Boars anyways. I'm gonna throw that in the sideboard because I'm not particularly interested in it. But like at the same time, as I said, like if I got to, I got to, and I'll play Bristling Boars, and like they're a perfectly serviceable card. And honestly, at this point, I could almost just play this Karuga as my companion. We'll see. I doubt I'm going to do that, but like, because like I do, if I have like these mutate cards, I do want to be able to stick them onto cheap creatures. But yeah, currently, if I didn't play the Survivor Spawn and Ozolith, I just have Essence Symbiote, which is like a very good card for mutate decks. Like, it's just it gives you life and buffs your whatever's mutating, and yeah, like going turn 2 Essence Symbiote and turn 3 Sea Dasher Octopus would just be pretty damn solid. So yeah, let's see how this goes. But Thwart going to the sideboard as well right now. I'm gonna put these in the sideboard currently, and hopefully this this deck ends up panning out better than it's going right now. Because currently for mutate, I have Glowstone Recluse, Sea Dasher Octopus. I'll put these over in the side. Fully Grown is a card that's fine. Again, I'll put it in the sideboard. Like, it's kind of in the mix of like, is it going to be Lead the Stampede or the other stuff? And like, Fully Grown is a fine combat trick. Giving trample and +3/+3 is a serious beating. So I'm happy to play it, but we'll just see how this turns out. About 20 more seconds until their pick timers run out. I've really been enjoying this set so far. I think it's just a really good. I've been having a really good time with it. Been a blast to play, and yeah, I've been having a lot of fun. So this is an interesting one. I think I'm going to go for the money card. Take the Riel here. I think that's actually interesting. Like, Primal Empathy is a lot better for my deck. Let me look this up really quick. Wow, this is tough. Riel's $4.50. I think I'll go with the Primal Empathy here, though. For the sake of good drafting, let's try to just get the better card for my deck. I know I'm blue-green at this point. Like, I could splash red for Riel, possibly, but, like, this isn't the deck to really do it in, so, yeah, I'm taking Primal Empathy over, like, Farfinder, and, yeah, we'll wait for a guy to take his time here. Looks like I got somebody that dropped out here. That's interesting. They must have had a foil rare because I think when you miss, you end up picking the rare, I believe. So maybe they have like a foil mythic or something like that. But whatever it is, I'll take the Voracious Great Shark. Like, I love this Polywog symbiote. This card is just excellent. But like Voracious Great Shark is terrific. I gave it a B+ in my review. It's probably an A-. It's just so impressive. And then like this pack coming back around, Ivy Elemental, Mystic Subdual, Polywog, Brushwag, and Thieving Otter, all cards that I'd be happy to have. More so these three than Thieving Otter at this point, just due to curve considerations. But yeah, let's take this Voracious Great Shark and let's rumble here. Let's see what this bad boy can do. This deck is looking pretty sweet so far. I do need some more mutate and some more cheap creatures as well, but I think it's in a good spot. I think it's in a very good spot right now. I would love to have like 21 creature deck with Lead the Stampede and Primal Empathy and boom, Archipelagore. That's excellent. I would love Humble Naturalist or Migratory Greathorn as well. I'd be happy with picking up both of those at this point in the draft, but this card's just like a game winner. I was listening to Limited Resources this morning. They were just talking about like that it's just like a 6 mana 7/7 Frost Linked haste, and like it just wins games. Like it just comes down and wins games. I've had points where I'm like, okay, like I just need my opponent to not do like 5 extra damage here or something like that, and they mutate it like an Archipelagore under their creature, and it's just like, oh, okay, like there we go, there's your 5 extra damage, and it's just a huge beating. I really like this card, and I'm excited to play it. I haven't played with many Archipelagores. So here's my mutate pile. Obviously, a couple of them cheaper than others, but yeah, I got a mutate for 2, mutate for 4, mutate for 6. So this is a fine start. Fine start. This is really interesting. I think I'd go with Ram Through over Of One Mind here. I think Primal Empathy will be able to give me a little card advantage. I don't have many humans at this point, or any humans maybe for that matter. So Of One Mind is typically going to be a divination. I think I'll take the instant speed punch spell and go like that. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, this deck's looking pretty sweet. I don't know if this is going to be a Lead the Stampede deck. We'll see as this goes on. But like, if it's not, I'm plenty happy to have like this Ozolith, fully grown, maybe Survivor's Bond in here as well. So yeah, this is interesting. This is the first time I've seen them, and now a draft and a half make a pick ahead of schedule. All right, sweet. Well, I'll take this Ivy Elemental. It's nice because it can be a cheap creature. Like it can be a 2-drop for my creatures to mutate onto. It can also be a big creature. Like a Thieving Otter would be fine. Of One Mind would be fine. But I'm just going to go with Ivy Elemental here. I haven't played with this card yet, honestly. And I'm kind of excited to see what it can do. I think Thornwood Falls is probably the pick over Mysterious Egg. I only have 3 mutate creatures, so like it's not a huge deal to get Mysterious Egg is actually probably bad right now. I could go with Lead the Stampede, honestly. It's going to draw me on average. If I had 19 creatures, it'd be about 2.5 creatures per Lead the Stampede. I just don't think it affects the board enough though, and like again, if I just like pick up some more anything like Primal Empathy, Ram Through, stuff that I do want in the deck. Like, it just makes these Stampede worse and worse and worse every card that I pick up. Every non-creature that I pick up, excuse me. So let's do it. Yeah, I'm going to take this Ram Through over Ivy Elemental here. That's fine. I think it would go Ram Through, Ivy Elemental, Fertilid is kind of my pick order of these ones, but Ram Through, again, just solid removal. So let's do that. I think I'm going to take the Swiftwater Cliffs. Off chance that I splash some red, obviously, like if I had Riel, that would be a sweet pickup with that Swiftwater Cliffs right there. But like, again, like I don't think I have a single way to discard a card currently with this deck. So yeah, it's fine. It's no skin off my back that I missed that. As long as I get the trophy. But we'll see. I don't think I've drafted a blue-green, like, kind of just dedicated creature mutate deck yet. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. Like, I'm going to need some more cheap creatures to be able to tussle with stuff like red-white cycling and stuff. But Mythos made it back around. I won't be casting it for blue-black, most likely, but I think I could still take it. I could also just take Mosscoat Goriak, though, and I think that might be the pick. Like, it is important, like, especially, like, for instance, what I said, like, red-white cycling. Something like this, just a 2/4 vigilance, can just, like, get in the way, and sometimes that's just what you need. So, let's do that. Again, I'm just sitting at 1 2-drop. Maybe we can kind of count it as like 2 2-drops here, but that's even a little pushing it. So I am going to need some mutate for this deck to end up panning out. Phase Dolphin or Anticipate. I think I'll take Phase Dolphin. It's a 3-drop. Holds the board down for Keruga. Yeah. Yeah, this deck is just looking fine so far. Like, I would have loved for, like, Glimmer Bells and stuff to come around. Okay, Humble Naturalist, that's actually really nice. Like, I'm very happy about this coming back around because I need something to be able to at least kind of get everything else going. Because, like, I got a pretty pricey deck here. And so having a 2-drop and one that ramps me as well is just something that I do have interest in. Yeah, Primal Empathy is it's good. I like that card a lot. I haven't played with it yet, but I've played against it, and it's just been great. I've played against double Primal Empathy, and it's just like draw 2 cards every turn. Yeah, okay. We'll see if I can win through this. And the kicker is I did not. I have not won through double primal empathy because it just either grows their creatures or draws them cards, and that's solid. I think I want this Dismal Backwater. God, I thought I had a reason. I thought there was a. Oh, I didn't take it. It was the return two cards from your graveyard to your hand. If you pay black and blue, you can search your library for one and put it in your graveyard. So that would have been like Dismal Backwater would have been fine with that, for instance. But we'll see. Like maybe we get something that the black splash will be nice. So like Brokos, 6/6 trample, cast it from my graveyard. I don't know if you actually need black for that, though, for its mutate cost. I'm not sure. So Snapdax, that isn't playable in my deck, which is a bummer. I think I'm just going with Pouncing Shore Shark here, though. Fine card. Ram Through would be fine as well, but I've enjoyed Shore Shark a decent amount, so let's grab that. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Pouncing Shore Shark. Hiding over my Voracious Great Shark. Just all the flashy sharks going on, except one's a shark beast and one's just a shark. Just a straight shark on that Voracious Great Shark there. We'll take it. We'll take it. Wow. Okay, Sea Dasher Octopus number 2. Excellent. I'm going to really put some emphasis now on picking up early mutate cards, and Glimmerbell fits the bill for that. I don't really like Charge of the Forever Beast. Fully Grown, obviously, is a card I said I'd be fine with, but Glimmerbell, just excellent there. Let's go ahead and grab another Humble Naturalist. That's fine. And this deck is starting to come together. I'm into it. I'm going to go with Mysterious Egg, actually. With the double Sea Dash or Octopus, it actually makes Mysterious Egg like pretty solid. I can be attacking with a 3/3 draw card on turn 2, and I'm into that. So let's do that. This is interesting. I don't know if this is Thieving Otter or Fertilid here. I think it's Fertilid. It just mutates better than Thieving Otter does. And I don't have the flyer, so like even though it would make Fertilid like 5/6, Thieving Otter, it makes it draw a card every time it hits. But let's go ahead and go with Fertilid here. And that's just fine. I'm not playing this Phase Dolphin, I'm pretty sure of that, at least. I don't know, it's kind of an interesting deck, like, where I could play it, where I have, like, double Sea Dash or Octopus. But, I think I'm not. We'll see. Excavation Mole is probably fine. I could go with Greater Sandworm, though. You know, maybe I'm going to go with Greater Sandworm, actually. Just take the upside. What do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 creatures that are 3 or less that I can mutate onto. Yeah, otherwise Excavation Mole is just 3/3. I'm going to go with Greater Sandworm. Take the upside here. So let's do this. I think Wingfold Terran can go. I think I'm going to try to play this Lead the Stampede. Don't need this Dismal Backwater. This is interesting. Yeah, I think I'd love actually to pick up like another egg or the 1/1 Trampler or something along those lines. That's I think that's where I would. That's what would just like make me pretty damn happy at the end of this draft. It's just like picking up another like cheap thing to slap a Sea Dash or Octopus onto, just to have kind of the top end draw of getting to just like have turn 2 smashing for 2 or 3 drawing a card. I'm gonna take this Monstrous Step, then I'm probably gonna play it. I think at this point I can pull Lead the Stampede. If I'm playing this Monstrous Step, I do want to play both Ram Throughs, and I do want to play Primal Empathy. So like playing 5, all of a sudden I'm down to like 18 creatures. It drops that into like where you're hitting maybe 2 creatures every Lead the Stampede. Still just like not a good like tempo play where like I think I do need to be putting some pressure because I don't have any removal with this deck. Besides like bouncing something with a Pouncing Shore Shark or Archipelagor. So I think like Monster Step is fine. I think Lead the Stampede is fine to be in the board. We'll see. We'll see, but I think at this point that's what I'm feeling. I don't want that Survivor's Bond. It's pretty much just Honey Mammoth at this point, and I'm not even sure I want another one of those in the deck, but I do have 2 Humble Naturalists, which does make it so like I can get up to Honey Mammoth a little better, and like it does do a decent job of stabilizing, so maybe I am playing it. It also is like fine with Ram Through, like a 6/6 body. It's one of the bigger deals in my deck. Also buys me some time for Keruga. Maybe I'm not playing Bristling Boar. I think there's like a decent chance of that, honestly. But we'll see. We'll see how this deck looks. It's looking good though. I'm liking it so far. Thwart, I think I can... Like, I could grab Aegis Turtle. I don't think it's, like, that great to have an Aegis Turtle with Sea Dasher Octopus, but maybe it is fine. I don't think it is. I'll grab it, though, for, like, a more aggressive matchup. Fully grown, throw that in the sideboard as well. So, I have 5 Mutate cards, 2 of which don't benefit from, like, multiple Mutate triggers. Obviously, these 3 do. Shore Shark bouncing a card every time. Glowstone Reckless getting counters. Archipelago or tapping down X creatures. I think I'm liking this deck, though. Like, I think it's fine. I have double ram through. I don't know if, like, my pressure is good enough, if I'm applying enough pressure to actually have this deck be, like, good. Like a trophy good, but we'll see. Like, it seems like a good red-white cycling deck would mess me up pretty bad. Sun Spinnerets, I think that's going to the sideboard. I'm actually curious if I'm losing a Sandworm over a Honey Mammoth. I think I might be into that. Just pulling that, going 19 and 4. It's not got me thinking about these Lead the Stampedes. Like, I could just pull that Monstrous Step, but, like, I guess, do I have anything with Trample? I don't have anything with Trample in the deck, so, like, Monstrous Step is actually a decent amount worse because of that. So let's go ahead and actually pull Monstrous Step, put in Lead the Stampede. I'm about at 2.5 creatures a hit with this Lead the Stampede, and we'll see if I can get lucky. See if I can get lucky here, but this seems fine. Seems just fine. Yeah, I'd put this deck in a 2-1. Just kind of initial impressions. Maybe the Sea Dasher Octopus will put in some work, but, like, I don't have much that, like, allows me to get through easier, and so that's going to make the Sea Dasher Octopus just a little worse. And, like, attaching an enchantment at instant speed to a Honey Mammoth that says draw a card when they hit, like, it just like it isn't terribly impressive. So, like, maybe it has to be something like putting it on, like, a Bouncing Shore Shark or Glowstone Reckless, one of the cards that already, like, gets bonus from mutating again. Maybe that's where I'll have to be going with that. But yeah, I somehow pulled the Karuga. I was thinking that Voracious Great Shark was looking a little lonely right there. But yeah, this seems fine. Seems just fine. Like, and I don't know, like, this is the kind of deck where I don't know, like, if Phase Dolphin is supposed to come in. I don't think it is, though. Even with, like, Thieving Otter, Double Sea Dasher, like, I don't think it's like a going, like, turn 3, turn 4, play something, and then turn 5 attacking with Phase Dolphin and, like, banking on it allowing my other creature to hit and, like, Phase Dolphin not dying. It just doesn't seem reasonable. So we'll try to rumble with this, and hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it goes well. I'm happy with this. I think this will be about an even split. Like, I need double green for my 6 drops. I only need single blue to mutate on these Sea Dasher Octopus. So I think 8 and 8 should be just fine. And let's take a shot. Let's take a shot here. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Sneaky Sneech. And let's play. All right. Well, I can keep this. This is going to be like the Ivy Elemental as a 1/1. Sea Dasher Octopus, swing for 3. Being on the play, pretty solid. I'll take it. I'll take it. Like, I could alternatively... I actually could alternatively, like, maybe if I draw a land here, I actually go, like, Humble Naturalist. I could play Ivy Elemental as a 3/3 swing for 5. Yeah, let's actually do that. That just seems better. Um, a 5/5 is just gonna like have so much more game than a 3/3 late in this one. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. I assume if my opponent had a 3 damage spell, they would have killed my Humble Naturalist. So Mosscoat Goriak, that's fine. All right. This is interesting, like opponent thinking about if they should block this or not. But let's go ahead and do this. Cast with Mutate right there, and then I'll lead the Stampede. Over. Okay. Keruga and Thieving Otter. Throw all the lands on bottom. All right. Now I can just like leave up Voracious Great Shark, and I actually feel pretty decent about this. Migratory Greathorn. Sure. Yeah, I think I just pass here. Like they know I have Keruga and Thieving Otter. So it's not too sneaky of a Voracious Great Shark, but like I can at very least like yeah, let's go ahead and counter that actually. That's fine. That's a fine counter target there. And then so I have Great Shark. I think I just go Honeyman. I swing with Great Shark here. They know I have Keruga, so like maybe they're incentivized to double block here. And with that, then I'll just put the Greathorn up front, take that out, run out Honey Mammoth, and try to kind of chip away at my opponent's board until the point where I can get the Sea Dasher Octopus coming back through. So, yeah, let's rumble. Like most likely this next turn is just like, if I draw a land, I just go Essence Symbiote, Otter, Glimmerbell. Next turn I have like a decent Keruga. Oh, okay, cool. Rumbling Rock Slide. That's fine. I can't think of green to be able to effectively block this. So ram through. Just a good solid spell right here. Happy about that. Archipelagore, that's excellent. So let's just go ahead and Thieving Otter, and I think I can just leave up Ram through here. Like in case my opponent tries to mutate or something like that. I don't know what kind of craziness could really go on. Like maybe mutate the 6/6 onto this Mosscoat Goriak. I would just ram through in response to that Archipelagore here and swing for lethal. Next turn. Pyroceratops, no problem. And this should be lethal. Like, I guess just this Sea Dasher Octopus alone is 10 damage. That's wild. Football Crater. Sure. Give it haste? No, probably not, right? Alright, well, let's pick it off with Ram Through. Excellent. And let's go ahead and Pelly. I'll do a Archipelagore on here. I only need to tap down one creature. Let's go over. Boom. And got the win. Sweet. I don't think there's anything I need to change for this matchup. Like maybe Fully Grown is fine, but like if I do that, I'm like kind of bailing on Lead the Stampede. Yeah, I think this is fine. All right, and this is a fine opener, but I do need to get like one of my mutate cards pretty soon. I would love to just jam this Glimmer Bell and put an Octopus on it. But Glowstone Recluse is fine as well. So let's do that. And this is actually kind of cool. I can, I guess I can do that on a couple different things. But let's try... let's just open on Glimmer Bell. Most likely to actually deal damage, and like Humble Naturalist isn't tapping for any extra. Okay, Fire Prophecy, that's fine. So that just means I get a Mosscoat Goriak, and like against like green-red, for instance, just like making a big Mosscoat Goriak is just going to be big game, right? Like it's going to end up being a 4/6 Vigilance and just getting bigger after that. I think this is actually better though. Just because Fertilid is like built-in 1/1 counters already, so next turn I can Glowstone Recluse on it and have a 6/7, and like again I'm talking about big game here, and that's big game. So let's do it. Let's rumble with it. Let's go over 2/1/1s and smash. So then I get to go like probably just like Mysterious Egg, Mosscoat next turn, and then like the turn after is when I get to like Frostlinks, tap down their thing that makes this Glowstone Recluse unable to get in, and hopefully that will wrap this up pretty quickly. Frill Scare Mentor, excuse me. Just not something I'm like terribly worried about right now. Yeah. So opponent knows they're not going to block, so swings in with that. That's fine. Let's go ahead and swing with Recluse. Run out Thieving Otter, Mysterious Egg. Oh, wow. Okay. That's actually really nice. I guess they probably haven't played this next turn, but like, if I could get in with this Thieving Otter, that would just be excellent. We'll see, though. We'll see. I think I actually punch it. Let's try. Okay. Yeah, because Frostlings just taps down anything, where punching, like, possibly my opponent plays the Sandworm or whatever, gets a 7/7 out, and I can Frostlinks it down. Okay, I was like, oh, they played another land and then sort of tapping their mana, but Rumbling Rock Slide. Okay, so they got it. They got it dead. Unfortunately for my opponent, I've got them dead unless they have the spell that untaps. Untaps a creature +1/+3. So let's mutate there. Boom. Over. Sweet. Well, the deck played out pretty well right there. Like my opponent didn't do much. Like I feel like you can do a lot of busted stuff in this format, and my opponent didn't. They didn't. So we'll see. We'll see what's going on with this deck later. But like I was pretty happy with that. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know what the chances of these Steam Dasher Octopuses are getting in against an average deck, but against that one, it looked fine. Against, like, Mutate decks, I guess it's going to be fine. I didn't see my Primal Empathy. I didn't play my Keruga, which would have just won games. And, like, yeah, this is... I'm actually happy with it. Like, a lot of times I think decks are just, like, you have to pull... Like, you can look at them and be like, okay, like, this... Like, you sometimes look at a deck and, like, are like, look, this is a good deck. But, like, I had a buddy send me a message on Twitter the other day and was like... I don't think this deck can lose. And it was a deck with like 6 of the steal spells, a couple of the like 1-mana enchantments where you sack the creature and deal 2 damage to any target, and a couple of the like humans that you like sacrifice a creature, you control, gain life equal to his toughness, and draw a card. And it's just like you look at the deck and like maybe some people look at that and are like, this is busted, but like I looked at it and I was like, this deck looks like garbage. Like it just looks like hot garbage, and like it was, and it's somebody like that I really trust, and he was just like, this deck is awesome. This deck is incredible. It's not possible to lose with it, and it's sometimes where you're just you gotta kind of take a little different evaluation of stuff. But I had to ship that one, and then like I just get like a completely busted hand. So let's keep this. Let's put back Ram through. It's Mysterious Egg. This could just be insane. Like, if my opponent doesn't have like hard removal, this is just going to be like Mysterious Egg into 3/3 attacking on turn 2, into like maybe I draw turn 3 something, into Glowstone Recluse on turn 4 to hit for just a massive amount. Okay, red-white cycling. This could be good. I guess Pacifism is, oh wow, a second Sea Dasher Octopus. Holy smokes. Pacifism is like what could really screw me. And I guess the Fire Prophecy as well. Okay, maybe not red-white cycling. I do avoid a lot of the removal right now, so that's nice. I think I'm actually just going to do this. Work to diversify my threats a little bit. Let's smash him with this. Oh, B, Fire Prophecy. Divine Arrow. Oh, fuck. Pardon my language there. But, sure. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That was dumb. Ivy Elemental. And, like, still, this is fine. My opponent's going to need something good still here. But, yeah, like, I don't think I could have not attacked into that. I don't know, like, maybe it was just correct to wait another turn. But let's go ahead and Glowstone Recluse, mutate onto this. I think this is best. It gets the extra mutate triggers, and like next turn then I get to Sea Dasher, ram through, and get him for like a ton. So get him for 8. Like I pretty much just need to fade a removal spell on this Glowstone Recluse. That's gonna be the big thing, and this should be big game right here. Yep. So let's dash it. Let's go under. I'm going to swing. I think my opponent's going to keep his checkpoint officer around if they don't have any removal. And then end of turn, I'm going to ram through, kill the checkpoint officer, so they have to like save the 2 mana kind of. And we'll see. Blister Spit Gremlin. Okay, and I can mutate Pouncing Shore Shark onto it now as well. So I have a ram through to kill it right now, and then Pouncing Shore Shark to bounce the Gremlin. Punch. It doesn't have trample though. So this is actually interesting because like Pouncing Short Shark, I could really just go all in on this. Okay, so I get the win there. That's nice. I'll be cognizant of this Divine Arrow next time. Do I want anything like Sudden Spinnerets? It could be good. It actually is decent against Divine Arrow. I think I'm going to do that and pull a Honey Mammoth. Let's go ahead and try that out, actually. Good against Divine Arrow, good against the Tapper. It seems just fine. I'm going to keep this hand. Like, this is a hand that I don't think you can ship. Like, it's possible, but, like, one land in this hand is just, like, insane. And I have 2 draws for it. It puts me at about 75% chance to draw it, and like obviously now it's down to about 50, but at the time 75% chance, and that's what I'll take. So all Essence Symbiote. That's just, I think that's better at this point. Like I saw the Divine Arrow last game, and so like I have no intention of just running the Sea Dasher Octopus into another Divine Arrow while my opponent just has the mana and like likely won't spend it. Okay, so Fire Prophecy, like kind of same difference, right? I would have got pretty blown out with that. So happy that I played around it, and dead weight. Okay. All right. Well, hand not as busted anymore, but another land, and I'm just in a fine spot. So yeah, Mosscoat, Goriak. Let's go ahead and just do this. I'll probably lead the Stampede next turn. We'll see. Yeah, drawing another land though is just like very good. Like I actually would have got blown out. I actually would have got blown out pretty bad by like they probably take Sea Dasher Octopus here. Like I'm almost positive they do. I would have got blown out pretty bad if I didn't have, if I didn't hit like a third land in this game. So yeah, I assume they take Sea Dasher Octopus, right? And then I can just lead the Stampede this turn. That seems fine. And they only have 2 cards left in hand, which is pretty nice. So let's lead it. Come on, baby. 1 Sea Dasher Octopus, any order. And yeah, ouch. That sucks. Well, the secret tech coming through. Yeah, let's actually just do this. I think this is I think this is correct to draw an additional card. I could be wrong about this, but like trying to hit a land to get to like my Voracious Great Shark, my Glowstone Recluse. Let's go ahead and go under it. Hit. I thought I pushed 3 there to cancel because I did hit 4. I was aware that I had kind of blown it already right there. But yeah, that'll hurt if I draw another land here. Okay, I did not. Frostlinks, Kiruga is just great. Like, just being able to draw a bunch of cards is just going to be excellent. So, opponent's going to Checkpoint Officer, tap down my Mosscoat Goriak, and then, like, next turn, I'll probably put Recluse on the Goriak if my opponent plays anything with, like, 4 toughness or less. That actually makes this interesting, though. I think I'm just going to attack... And, like, I'm fine with swinging into Divine Arrow here. If it happens, it happens. So, yeah, I can do that. And then, like, this Primal Empathy, like, again, stuff like this is just going to help me keep grinding out the game. And, like, if my opponent has something that's bigger than this, like, I'm still ahead in this race, right? And so, like, even if my opponent plays something bigger and I'm not drawing cards... that's fine, and like this counts. It's if you control a creature with the greatest power among creatures on the battlefield. So it is. So I get to draw a card, and then I get to do this, and I think I just, you know what? Honestly, I'm just gonna hold on. This just like isn't that big of a deal to just like wait on this Voracious Great Shark. I can just cast it end of turn as well. So I just kind of want to build up my board for like this Kiruga. Get to like, if this is going to be draw 3, that's awesome. That's exactly where I want to be. So, and then I'll have like multiple 5/4s on the board, drawing 2 cards every turn. And yeah, it should just put me in a great position. So does not attack with Prickly Marmoset. That's fine. Let's do it. That's Great Shark. The spell that's Destroy... okay, Honey Mammoth is fine. Let's go into combat. The spell that's Destroy all permanents is white, 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 red, red, black, black, I believe. And so I'm not terribly worried about that right now. Like, I would kind of be getting a little bit worried if not for the fact that, like, my opponent still needs, like, 2 more planes. And, like, it's just something, like, you always want to consider, right? Because, like, that's the way I could just get completely blown out. Although, like, I am drawing an extra, you know, card a turn plus Keruga is going to draw me a bunch of cards. So, yeah, like this, I should have, like, a full mitt when it comes to, like, even if my opponent is able to cast that sweeper. So, even though they have 4 cards in hand, I'm feeling pretty comfortable about this one right now. Okay, Fertilid is fine. Humble Naturalist. Let's Keruga. The Macro Sage. If I just hit a land, I'm able to run out of a Humble Naturalist, and that's fine. I have to be cognizant about decking myself, but, like, I don't think it should be that big of an issue with, like, Archipelagore and stuff in this deck. So, yeah, we should be good. Should be good. Humble Naturalist. All right. I think I just swing with these 2. Like, if my opponent cycles a card and picks off Great Shark, or cycles 2 and picks off Honey Mammoth, like, so be it. And it looks like that's what they're going to do. It's just, like, not that big of an issue, I think, right now. Clash of Titans. Okay, sure. Like, I'm still just way ahead in this race, and, like, my opponent could have used, like, Clash of Titans for, like, Great Shark to kill Keruga. So, like, I'm just not that broken up about that. Like, it's fine. Like, my opponent probably feels like they got a good deal about it, but also I'm sure my opponent realizes that they're just not in a good spot either right now. And, like, just to note is, like, this Archipelagore is going to end the game in a couple turns here. So, yeah, this should go just fine. I'm going to, like, make a huge Ivy Elemental this next turn, I believe. My opponent can't attack with this Everquill Phoenix. I can't imagine. They're too far behind on life. But, like, at the same time, I'm drawing 2 cards a turn. So, like, they're trying to play the control role. Okay, so they're just going for it because it's kind of like a why the hell not kind of thing. But, like, I think I can win the game here. No, this costs a little too much. Costs a little too much to do right here. So I'm sure my opponent's going to tap down my Keruga. And then I'm just going to get in for 3 instead of 2 and cast 1 bigger Ivy Elemental. So I'll get in for 3 here. Cast Ivy Elemental as a 7/7. And yeah, this pretty much should be it. Like, I have Glowstone Recluse and Fertilid and Archipelagore to just, like, completely end the game. I can cast both of them. I could do it, like, on Frostlinks even to... Okay, Pyroceratops. So I can go Archipelagore first. Yeah, so this is going to end the game. So I can go Archipelagore first, and then Glowstone Recluse. It's going to tap down their entire team. And then, like, even, like, my biggest creature, which is going to be, like, this 9/9, gets tapped down, and I'm still winning the game. So let's go ahead and cast with Mutate right there. Tap down. I'll just go Checkpoint Officer just to, like, make them use the mana. And there we go. So got there. 2-0, 2-0. See if we can finish this off. Yeah, I was pretty happy with that performance. Pretty happy with the first game's performance. I think I got a good deck on my hands, which is weird. Like I wasn't totally sure about it. Obviously, double Sea Dasher Octopus is just like gross. Getting it on like a mysterious egg is awesome, but like I wasn't able to really like go off with it in that match because my opponent was so removal heavy. But still able to just grind out the game with Primal Empathy, Keruga, and polish them off with the Archipelagore. So excellent, 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 excellent. Like I guess I could go to my my rankings here and see where like I have this stuff, and like it's kind of fun to like look back at it. So like Archipelagore I had at C plus. I think it's possible this moves up to B minus. I had Frostveil Ambush at B minus just because I think it's like a game winning effect, but I'm gonna bump it down to actually like I think C plus. Like you're happy to play in all cycling decks. Like it's fine to play in blue red spells as well. I think I'm gonna bump up Archipelagore. Wingfold Terror had it at B minus, just because like I thought it was going to be a great mutate target. Turns out I don't want it as often as I thought, so I'll bump it down to a C. I think it's still fine, but it definitely took a hit in ranks. But yeah, so it's just kind of cool to like playing with decks like this and getting to like evaluate how good stuff is. And Zach Dubin, great Magic player. Cool dude. Also kicking ass on the leaderboards. I think hanging right around here. Yeah, 11 trophies. So yeah, I don't have the great start that I want here. I would love a 1 or 2 drop, but going Frostlinks and tapping something down into Sea Dasher Octopus on it is like, it's all right. It's more likely I'm going to Sea Dasher Octopus on turn 3 and then see if I can like Frostlinks tap something down and get through with Octopus. So let's open on Island. Alternatively, I could just draw like any 2-drop or my 1-drop egg and be happy with just jamming that. Nope, it's a land. All right. All right, there's Polywog Symbiote. I think I'm going to jam Fertilid here. That actually seems fine. It's a decent target for Sea Dasher Octopus to mutate onto. Cavern Whisperer, sure. Sweet start by him though. Makes me discard a forest. Then I'll just take it on the chin. Mutate onto it over. Ooh, ram through. I'm actually going to do that. That seems fine. Boom. Yeah, wow. Great draw right there. Great draw. And like now I got a 4/4 and like Capture Sphere maybe. Gust of Wind. Sure. Like Gust of Wind is not a big deal. It slows me down for sure, but like I just get a Fertilid and then put a Sea Dasher on it again, and like Frostlinks, tap Zach's next creature down, Farfinder, sure, like that's good, but not that big of a deal. Maybe Zach's got Essence Scatter here or something, and I'll get punished a bit, but we'll see. Let's go over. Let's just go ahead and swing into this. That's fine. Okay. Sure. And then Honey Mammoth. Excellent. 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 Yeah, that draw of the ram through, though, was just pretty incredible. Okay, so Trumpeting Gnar. Maybe mutates something on a Trumpeting Gnar. The guy that gets a land, possibly. Yep, okay, so that's sweet. I do get to just Frostlinks, tap this down, though, swing with both, and it does put me in a pretty solid spot. Just takes it. Okay, so planning to mutate onto it again, and that's not going to work out well with this Archipelagore, I think. We're maybe not planning to mutate onto it again. We'll see. But like this Archipelagore, like again, like it's just like Zach doesn't even know about it. It's just like I got lethal on the board already, and this Archipelagore is just like completely game ending. So yeah, that was sweet. I think again I might want a sudden Spinnerets. I did like Honey Mammoth there though. I think this is fine. Let's just do that. Yeah. Yeah, double ram through is just solid. Double ram through is just solid, and yeah, like I got so lucky right there for sure of being able to ram through and get that dead like off that draw. But at the same time, like I think this deck's just good. So I'm obviously gonna like try to run out this Kiruga as late as I can, but like I might not get that luxury. Essence Symbiote, just a terrific draw here. I might not get the luxury to just hang on to it for as long as I want. I might have to like pitch this Honey Mammoth. We'll see. But Great Horn, wow, yeah. Especially if Zach was struggling on lands there. I don't know if he is, but pitches Gust of Wind, probably then. Sure. I think I actually go... I'm going to go Goriak here. That's fine. Let's get him with Symbiote. If this gets mutated onto, like, sure, like, Zach's got a sweet deck here. I got to give it to him. Yeah, if this is like the make me discard, I'm just gonna be in big trouble. So that's gonna be a 4/4 menace, draws him a card, draw a discard, and yeah, so draw discard as well as get another land. I think I'm gonna pitch Honey Mammoth. There's another land. Sure. So let's just go ahead and Ivy Elemental and hit with both of these. Trumpeting Gnar, sure. Like I at least have a block on it right now. But again, does get a loot. Then does make me discard, probably Naturalist. So at least this can't get in this turn, but yeah, this is just awesome. Yeah, his deck is super sweet. Sure, digs up a land, creates a 3/3, discard Humble Naturalist. Frostlinks. Okay. Yeah. Taps down. Goriak, probably. Yeah. All right. Sweet. So let's go ahead and Kiruga. Just get one card from it, but that's fine. Like, one card is acceptable. Okay, lead the Stampede. Ouch. Trumpeting Gnar. Thieving Otter. Okay, so both cards, like, Trumpeting Gnar going on to here, making 2 3/3s is pretty rough. But like, and I guess looting away the Otter probably. Like Otter just doesn't really do anything. Yeah. Another land. Yeah. Ouch. I assume I guess Zach doesn't attack because I just block with Symbiote and Ivy Elemental. That's fine. So let's go ahead and Primal Empathy. I think that's how I'm getting back into this. It's going to be tough, though. Yeah, Auspicious Sterix, and that's it. Yeah. Got there. Got there. I think it's fine to run it back. I don't think I need Monstrous Step. Sudden Spinnerets, though, I keep thinking, like, okay, like, I think Sudden Spinnerets is actually going to be good. Let's pull out a Honey Mammoth. That's fine. All right. This is a fine keep. Like, having Pouncing Shore Shark plus Ram through, I would love for the Shore Shark to bounce something, but if it doesn't, that's perfectly fine. Oh, Thieving Otter. Wow. Okay, so this is going to be super solid because I'm going to go Thieving Otter turn 3, Shore Shark turn 4. If this doesn't get dealt with, this is just going to end the game very quickly. Ooh. Yeah, I think I stick with the plan. Yeah, so Thieving Otter, Shore Shark, especially if like this Glimmer Bell is mutated or something like that, even if it's the like, because it would be the mutate to, okay, Adventurous Impulse. Okay, this is really good. Like, the fact that Zach isn't advancing his board state this turn is just going to be incredible. 1-2 for another Glimmer Bell. And let's just go ahead and swing with Thieving Otter. Sure. So, yeah, it's really good. Okay. Cast with Mutate. Over. Bounce the other Glimmer Bell back. And, like, now I just get to Primal Empathy, ram through. So there's another Glimmer Bell. Okay, Gust of Wind. All right, like that's pretty decent. But that being said, let's go ahead and go Thieving Otter. 1, 2, 3. Primal Empathy. My opponent making me discard a card will be a little brutal here if that's what Zach's got going on. Like I kind of got to pitch Archipelagore. I guess I don't actually. I could probably pitch Shore Shark. Just because Archipelagore is just like so much bigger and better of a badass. But yeah, Polywog Symbiote. So I'm going to draw a card. Draw an additional card here. Yeah, and then let's go ahead and Pouncing Shore Shark right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Over. Bounce back Glimmer Bell. Ram through, killing Symbiote. And yeah, at this point, I'm in a pretty damn good spot. Like, I'm drawing an extra card a turn. This Archipelagore is going to be great. Yeah, I think this game should go well for me. Like, one well-placed removal spell, though, could really mess everything up. Leave the Stampede. Sure. So now I'm going to Archipelagore, tap both of Zach's creatures down. Cavern Whisperer, Polywog Symbiote, Migratory Greathorn. So it goes Polywog here, presumably. I guess could go Greathorn. Yeah, could go Greathorn. Okay. So that's not bad. So gets a Greathorn out, gets a land, doesn't attack. Oh, does attack. Huh. That's actually really interesting. I'm curious about what's going on here. It seems like Zach wouldn't wanted to attack there because like preventing one extra here, but like I guess maybe he's just trying to like get after me. I have Primal Empathy for like inevitability. So maybe that's kind of the plan. I shouldn't have played the land there. Shoot. Let's go ahead and ram through, though. Get rid of this. And swing with both of these. Okay, so I'll play Fertilid. And then I have Goriak. I have Goriak to discard. So my opponent's going to go Symbiote, Cavern Whisper on Symbiote, make me pitch Goriak. I guess if Zach makes me pitch 2 cards here. Okay, Trumpeting Gnar. That's actually interesting. So Zach is putting... I think that's interesting. I think that's possibly incorrect because he could make me pitch my hand. So couldn't cast Trumpeting Gnar. Okay, so Symbiote, this would be 4 mana, this would be 3 mana, and is 1 mana shy of that. So that's fine. I pitch Goriak, and then I think this is actually lethal here. It might not quite be, actually. So let's go ahead and Archipelagor right there. So I go over, return target creature, which is going to be the beast, tap, tap, all right, yep, swing in, and that's a good chunk right there. So, and draw a card off my 7/7. Yeah, and then I have a Frost Lynx as well here. So I'm curious, like Auspicious Sterix on this Cavern Whisper would be pretty solid, actually. Again, I'm still drawing an extra card a turn. Cavern Whisper on that. Okay, that's fine. Draws discards. Like, I pitch 2 lands. Makes him a 3/3. So Zach really needs another... Okay. Okay. Zach really needs another card to mutate onto it. Pitch the Thieving Otter, so maybe has that. Frost Lynx. Okay, so taps down Archipelagor. That's fine. Glimmerbell. Out of cards on Zach's part. Sun Spinnerets. So I gotta go Frost Lynx, tap this beast down. Maybe I don't actually. Maybe I just Honey Mammoth here. And let's actually pay this here. I think I'm going to tutor up a land with Fertilid. Possibly. Okay, so Zach is just playing with the top of the deck here. No Sterix, please. That's kind of going to be the backbreaker. Kogla is actually fine. I wonder, like, if this is going to Fertilid or something like that, that's fine. So then, like, in that case, Zach would want to target the shark, fights up to 1 target creature, sudden Spinnerets, and yeah, this is good. All right, there we go. Ape gone. So Thornwood Falls and Island. So let's see. If I tap down here, yeah, this is fine. So I tap down here, and then Archipelagor and Honey Mammoth both have to be chumped. I guess Honey Mammoth could get blocked, yeah, by all of that. So let's kill Pollywog and Beast. That's fine. I have lethal if Zach doesn't top deck anything. Sterix. Okay, so that's like the best top deck he could get. Yep, so I pitch my last card, creates a beast. Wow. Discards, don't discard, and then 3. Oh, wow, just all land. Okay, so this just means exiled Heartless Act, Gust of Wind, Ram Through, and Wilt. So let's see, I have 2 islands in the graveyard, and then I have 4, 8, so that's 10. I could tutor up 11, 12. I think it's worth it just because, like, any mutate creature is game here, and so I just want to get down to the gas. Okay, draw an extra card, Glowstone Recluse, and that should end the game. Mutate there. Over. That was bad. That was really bad. Wow. Yeah, I've really messed this turn up, and still it's fine. No, we won't bounce that. There we go. And got him. So, anyways, that's my first draft video. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I had a blast, and I will be trying to do these fairly regularly. So y'all take care, and I'll be around.